Welcome back to The Gurnt Detective. Today we'll be investigating Dinocop. I will warn you just before I press new game here, when I was doing my audio test for this one, there is a little bit of swearing that just happens straight in the very beginning of the game. There is an option to censor that. I'm not going to censor it, so I'm just going to be swearing at you. If you don't want to see that, just skip this one, go to the next one. But otherwise, yeah, enjoy it. Fucking lazy low-life motherfuckers. What are these people doing in the park on a Monday? People don't want to work anymore. People have no discipline. Good thing we're here to keep the world from turning into utter chaos. Another day stuck in this patrol car, listening to this rambling. Why am I paired with this idiot? I'm always paired with idiots. I tell you, man, people have gone crazy. They have no respect anymore. The other day I was patrolling with Paul, and this Diplodocus got his head stuck in the window of an iguanodon's apartment. The Diplo was trying to eat the iguanodon's plants while the iguanodon was watching TV. I was created for one reason, to be the dinosaur cop in this town. Because no dinosaurs wanted to be a cop, and dinosaurs needed to be kept in check. So now every day I work with idiots like Mark, who don't know shit about the world, but became cops because they have an untreated superiority complex or something. Oh my god, look at this hot chick. There is a hot chick, damn. Maybe we should find a reason to address her. Come on, don't give me that face. Chill out, I'm just joking. Why are there dinosaurs living with humans, you ask? Well, it's pretty simple. In their laboratory, some scientists brought dinosaurs back to life because they thought it would be fun. In the end, the dinosaurs didn't want to be the humans' toys, and things turned sour. Dinosaurs just don't have the same lifestyle as humans. Patrol 768, we received a call from the serial creators hotel in the New Jurassic District. The caller said there was a dinosaur convention happening there, and that one of the attendees bought human meat. He didn't have the chance to identify himself. He was scared of getting caught recording this. Some sick low-life bought human meat to a dinosaur-only event. Possession and consumption of human meat is punishable by the death penalty, even though humans and dinosaurs can eat Brontosaurus meat. Brontosaurus is considered this law a double standard, while others are mostly happy they can enjoy such tasty meat. Looks like a perfect case for my Dinocop right here. I wonder what Brontosaurus meat would taste like. I wonder if it would be any good. Probably like lamb, chicken. Maybe, probably like beef, really. They're kind of big and fat, right? So. Don't make me pronounce the name of this hotel again, I swear to you. I'm not going to be able to do it. Here's how we'll tackle this meaty case, efficiently but with keen sensitivity to the unique differences within the dino population. And blah blah blah, whatever they said during that workshop the other day. You'll go in while I set up the security perimeter outside to make sure no one gets in or out. These are your people, you know how they think, how they act, their culture and all. It's better if you speak to them. If I go in, I might just make things escalate. I can't help myself. I'm a foolish man, you know? Plus, my biggest strength is setting up a good security perimeter. It's my passion. There's actually already one set up, Mark. You don't actually need to do it. Nobody gets past the line that I am Mark Trace. I was born to enforce borders. I guess that you can be a border patrol at least. Yeah, I know. You love borders, security perimeters, security screening, even toll booths. I'm the best border security perimeter patrol the world has ever seen. Yes. The best! Yes, the best! Thank you. Anyway, for this mission with the advanced technology of the Montserrat Police Department at our disposal, go open the trunk of the car and grab your first tool. Notebook. Magnifying glass? Oh, magnifying glass, let's go. Oh heck yeah, you found a magnifying glass. Press tab to open up your inventory and equip it. I've got one of those myself, you know. I just wish I would had one of these cool hats. Mark, you got a big nose, mate. You ever thought about seeing a doctor about that? This advanced technology will help you detect clues all around you. Once we're done talking, press space to use your magnifying glass and examine me in all my glory. What you got going on, mate? Got a round body? You've got a monster PUD badge. And a big nose. Very good, now you need something to keep track of your finds. You're not a stegosaurus, but you still only have the brain size of an ostrich. You can't memorize all this without writing it down. That's rude. So that's why I can't go inside. I might slip up and say something like this and get eaten. Yeah, you're getting close to getting eaten right now, mate. You're different from the other dinos. You'll kill. You don't get offended when I make really good jokes. So anyway, take this top secret investigation journal and press tab to read about the clues you've just found. Mark, you are a funny man. You'll receive the top secret investigation journal. You can access it in your inventory for pressing tab. Don't leave just yet. I've got more things to teach you. What else would you have to say to me, mate? Press tab. Oh, okay. Someone at the Creator's hotel called to plead that human meat was brought to the Dinosaur Rights Convention. The anonymous call was made at 10:45 on the day of your arrival. Criticius. And Mark. Mark is passionate about enforcing what is Mark has a big nose, but that doesn't mean he can snuff out crimes, and Mark's badge makes him feel important. Fair enough. Were your notes interesting? Don't tell me, they're top secret. Anyway, maybe this tutorial was only 5 minutes of gameplay. It seems we might have our suspect right under our noses. If so, that'd be the shortest game I've ever played. See this guy over there? He's holding a delicious piece of meat. Is this human meat? Use the skills I've just told you to figure it out. Maybe we can get out of here ASAP and grab a beer or something. That'd be nice, Mark. Some hints are only revealed if you smell them. Use right to sniff them out. What is this? You can't identify this piece of meat because you don't recognize its scent. Find and identify a source with the same scent to learn it. Once you recognize the scent, you'll be able to confirm what kind of meat this is. Ready, let's have a look. Where else are these? There's another one coming this way. There's one in this bin here. Ooh. This bag smells like the meat the random guy by the door is holding. Well, let's inspect it, shall we? You've just learned a new scent, mammoth jerky. Ah, they're bought by the mammoths as well. I wonder if this guy's having... Well, we know that he's having mammoth jerky because it smells the same. We just have to inspect it, right? The random guy is eating mammoth jerky. Alright, let's tell Mark there. Mammoth jerky? Goddamn, I guess we'll have to spend more time here. You'll need to watch things so you don't get lost in this cave forever. Alright, now we can know what time it is. Dinosaurs have a schedule. Keep track of their movements around the clock in your inventory. Alrighty, what about you, Mark? Setting up the security perimeter is a hard job, but I'm here to do it. No one is coming in and out or out of this hotel. You don't have to worry about that. If I don't trust you, Mark, you are a cop after all. But so am I. Oh, what a weird situation we've got ourselves in. We're kissing this other dinosaur. It's mammoth jerky, that's why I enjoy it so much. Would you enjoy human jerky too? Back in. Yeah, I'm arresting you right now. Just so I can go get a beer. What's up with you, mate? The receptionist looks at you with a jaded eye. How may I help you, officer? Beg Again, eh? Some of your esteemed colleagues were here just last week. Had to repair an entire bathroom after their visit. They tore down a urinal because they suspected there were drugs hidden behind it. Turns out there were no drugs, and the lead made a fucking mess. I wonder, why would someone hide drugs behind a urinal embedded in the wall? How would the person access the drugs without a major hassle? We're not talking about gold or something that needs long-term storage. Guess that's not the type of questions your super-going colleagues ask themselves before they act, especially when they're dealing with the property of dinosaurs. That sucks. I'm not like my colleagues. Sure, officer. Anyway, there's an important event going on right now. Please do not disturb our guests. We received an anonymous call about some suspicious activity. What was this call for exactly, officer? I can tell you there's human meat in your hotel right now. That's a good one, officer. I guess your nostrils aren't as developed as mine. There's meat in this hotel, but it's not human. Otherwise, I'd know it right away. May I get a master key to open up every room in the hotel, please? Are you kidding me? No, that would be disrespectful to my guest's privacy, and it's illegal for you to ask without a warrant. Even with a warrant, you won't get a key to every room unless a crime of the century happened right under my nose, and I missed it. Have you seen anyone using a phone about 15 minutes before I arrive? I don't know, there are phones everywhere in this place, but I can tell you one thing. No one left the hotel this morning, so the guy who called you for no reason is still here. Okay, so this is that we were called here for no reason. What have you got here, mate? That's a soda can. Suspicious. Is that soda can hiding any meat? Why does it smell bad? What's this? Candy. We can't eat it. What else have we got? Well, we could go, well, where should we go? We've got this whole hotel to explore. Well, what are you up to, mate? Hey, Bob, gotta leave you. I have a client. Yes, let's talk about your uncle later. I know how much he means to you. I'll help you out. We sell many useful objects here. If you forget to pick something essential, don't worry. We probably have it in stock. You need something? Yeah. I've got no money. Do you mind if I come back there and do some dishes to help you make some money? This year's convention is the best I've attended yet. I really think it highlights the rapid evolution of the dinosaur community. It took us a while to get there after the revival, but now we see so many young minds imagining exciting perspectives for our future. Let's go back in and have more exciting discussions with our peers. Yes, indubitably my distinguished friend. I'm gonna join you guys. Oh, what are these Brontosaurus is doing here? What's up, guys? We're members of the APIBLOB, the Association for the Preservation and Improvement of Brontosaurus lives overall preservation. That's a bit of a mouthful, mate. You put preservation in there twice. We're protesting in front of the Dinosaur Rights Convention because we believe a convention focused on dinosaur rights should protect all dinosaurs. I agree with that, yeah. It's weird that you weren't included. Therefore, this year's convention should be hosting the eugenical puppets of the Brontosaurus meat industry. So there's a Brontosaurus meat industry puppet here, eh? What else have we got around here? We've got some coffee. Bit of donut per person. You don't tell me what to do. Buy you all the donuts I want, mate. At first glance, the convention room was normal. A dirty map torn up by the claws of the guest feet, wall stained by smoke and cheap red wine, with a smell of meat fills the room. You should sniff around and investigate the sources of this meaty perfume. It could also be the perfect opportunity to start interrogating suspects. You can find a scent icon in the top right corner of the screen. Use Q to switch between the different scents around you. You can also hold Q to lock onto a specific scent. Hold Q, eh? What have you got? You got anything else you know about, mate? A hat. What's in this book? This is a book about the history of the laboratory that first brought dinosaurs back to life. It is kind of long. You want to read it now? Sure. The humans who brought dinosaurs back to life thought dinosaurs were more good touristic attractions if they put them in zoos. Little do they know, because scientists haven't yet discovered that fact, that dinosaurs produce a level of consciousness similar to humans. When the first neo-dinosaurs were put in zoos, they learned human language by listening to passers-by, and eventually, as they grew up, they began to communicate with humans. This troubled the humans. A lot of them wanted to keep the dinosaurs in the zoos. The directors of certain zoos proposed to cut off the tongues of the dinosaurs before the news of their intelligence could reach the masses. But there were a lot of zoos. The intelligence of the dinosaurs quickly became major international news. Most humans struggled with the idea of keeping dinosaurs that could speak in cages for their own entertainment. That's when dinosaurs became second-class citizens. They didn't have the same rights as humans, but they were out of their cages. The zoo owners who had cut off the tongues of their dinosaurs were put in prison, fair enough too. Since then, humans and dinosaurs have been trying to find common ground and live side by side. Well, that's interesting. So, humans being unethical, as always, caused the dinosaurs essentially to become second-class citizens even now. I wonder if they've got like the same voting rights and ability to purchase housing and things like that. This is the manifesto of the Epiblob, the Association for the Preservation and Improvement of Brontosaurus Line's Overall Preservation. It is considered an important text about understanding the debate surrounding the Brontosaurus meat. It's written in very fine print. What else does it say? Your brain soaks up the words of the book. Your knowledge about the ethics of meat consumption has been improved. Oh, okay. This is a biography of Jan Zero, the dinosaur politician, titled The Art of Dialogue. It's written in big print with a lot of images. His life story is made to sound extraordinary. Wonder if we can meet this Jan Zero. As a librarian, I'm here to tell you, you can learn important things from books. It's something we tend to forget in this digital age. Kids are always on their phones. They don't even know Jurassic Park was a book before it was a movie. They might know that, but I do. That Triceratops in the kitchen really knows how to cook meat even though she's a vegetarian. Oh, that's something we need to investigate as well. How does she know how to cook meat? Is she, secretly eating humans? Is she a carnivore? Or, what's that called? An omnivore? That's so weird. Who are you? What are you just coming here? Why you got a, what's it called? A mohawk? This is the artist known as Fucker Steve, who wrote and performed Eat All Humans. He used to be loved by the dino masses for his subversive views. Nowadays, he's mostly considered a washed-up rock star. Hello, Mr. Officer. Do you want an autograph? Yeah, sure. Fuck off Steve hands you a signed postcard. He looks way younger on it. What I'd like to know is if you're still planning to eat all humans. Come on, Mr. Officer. Everyone knows that song is an embodiment of the naive ideals of my youth. Sure, I got a bit of trouble in it for it back in the days, but even humans listen to it now. It's almost flattering that you still see me as potentially dangerous. I became an old conventional has-been. So much, Jan Zero invited me to sing before his important speech later on. Times change. Fuck off Steve, is that a pseudonym? But is Mr. Officer? Hopefully you'll let an old bozo keep the last secret he has, his forgettable birthday. So we don't know his birth name, alrighty. But it seems like no one else might do as well. The artist known as Fuck Off Steve, who wrote and performed Eat All Humans, seems suspect. What about you, lady? Welcome to Roser Records. We're a record label fully dedicated to promoting the best dinosaur musicians. Feel free to browse our catalog, don't mind if I do. What have we got here? This is an album of the best Parasaurolophus songs. Parasaurolophus has a bony tubular chest that extends back from the top of the eye of this dinosaur. This crust contains a labyrinth of air cavities and is shaped something like a from bark. It was used to produce the distinctive sounds you can hear on this album. Oh, can we have a listen? Yeah. Banger. close the parasol oculus produce soothing sounds and lullabies. Listen just for a little bit longer. Oh man, that is really good. There's probably an 8 or humans now. Sorry for being that emotion sick. It made me a lot of emotion sick, to be honest. That's why your ancestors used to listen to music on for a meteorite killed them all. The dinosaurs invented cassette tapes, I see. This disc is so worn and damaged that its title is unreadable. If you want to know more about it, ask the vendor. So, dinosaurs listen to cassettes before they listen to records? That's interesting. I guess records have come back around in the human world, so maybe that's the same for dinosaurs. I saw this weird worn out album over there. Could you tell me more about it? Oh my god, you gotta listen to it. It's called Bringing Back to Real Life. We don't know when it was recorded. It was discovered by paleontologists in Alaska. It's not a regular album. It's unique. It's an experience. It will literally change your worldview. Go grab those headphones and give it a listen right now. Let's go. Let's have a listen. Bring Back to Real Life. You're listening to Bring Back to Real Life. It's like traditional dinosaur, like if you go to like a movie or to one of those like rides where they put you through a dinosaur, this is what they're playing, right? Something like this. Get into the mood. Musicians use ultrasound and other computer sounds to try to make listeners feel like they're back in the Jurassic era. I think it's working, to be honest. I think back in the past. Listening to it, you can understand how the dinosaur condition. Start listening to it. There's a real bop there. I like it. Out of all those songs, I would listen to the Parasaurolophus the most, but you know, they're good. They're good. What's this? This is an instruction booklet for the Escape from the Zombie Humans. Do you want to read it? Sure. Escape from the Zombie Humans is a complex game with deep lore where choices matter. To be able to finish the game, the player must sing the song of peace and friendship, which you can unlock using a secret code that you can only find in this booklet. Nobody reads the instruction booklet. What a weird way to design a game. Donors really have a unique way about this craft. At least you can finish Escape from Zombie Humans now. Well, let's give it a go. Yeah, sure. You are a dinosaur with a gun standing in the garden of my house. Situated in what looks like a basic American suburban town. A few human zombies are approaching. You're getting very close. What do? Shoot the red barrel on the corner of the gun with your gun. You shoot the barrel with your gun. The barrel explodes, blowing up the human zombies around you. The boom of the explosion will attract more. You gotta act quick. There's a metal shed next to the red barrel, so you decide to take refuge in it. When the shed is already occupied by a huge human zombie with a mustache messing around with a long arm. He probably used to be the dad of this household. The door of the shed locks without him. The only escape is a window behind the zombie dad. What do? We throw a grenade at the zombie dead, do we play dead, or do we sing the song of peace and friendship? Well, we know from the booklet that that's the answer to the game, so let's do that. As you sing the song of peace and friendship, the zombie dad cracks a beer open. He invites you to sit on this couch to watch hockey, but you don't like hockey. You see this moment of vulnerability to escape with the window. You're running over the sunset, going down the beach. This evening feels special, profound, and beautiful. You shed a tear. Reach them in this game of life as your deepens your understanding of the dinosaur condition in this world. So we know all about dinosaurs. Oh, there's a smelly sandwich. What is this? We don't know yet. Anything else smelly around here? Are you smelly? Who are you? Debates are the path to truth, only this cache of beliefs allows us to test the consistency of our thoughts. Humans say the Socratic method is the foundation of debates, but we dinosaurs know the true father of debates is a great Diplodocus, the one and only Padam Badam, whose name referred to the sound his brain made when he was thinking. That's a bad sound for your brain to make. Every day at 2:30 during my show, the place in the middle where we might join each other but maybe not, where are the debates for the truth and tradition of Padam Badam. Suspect today will be meet. Who should we eat and who should we not? Feel free to join us later for this televised discussion. Okay. So we need to learn about, what was it, meat? To be able to participate in the discussion, I imagine. Could this be it? Could these two bozos really be hiding in plain sight, selling human meat and passing it off as Brontosaurus meat? Could you crack the case so easily? I hope so. Do you want to learn about the benefits of Brontosaurus meat over chicken meat? Sure, what are the benefits? Brontosaurus meat is not only tastier, but also contains far more nutrients than chicken meat. Chicken meat smells like human meat, which creates confusion and enables human meat black market. The Brontosaurus meat market has a policy of only using Brontosauruses born with manufacturing defects. Manufacturing defects? We don't do that with chickens. Perfectly healthy chickens are killed for food. Isn't it a bit hypocritical for a chicken to advocate for this? My lived experiences make me hypocritical. It makes me more sensitive to the nuances of the meat industry. We have to be realistic. People will always eat meat. I work for a harm reduction perspective. Which type of meat consumption is least damaging to society? I believe Brontosaurus meat is the answer. Why you at a dinosaur reunion? You're a chicken. I'm here as a expert. I worried a PhD about why it's better to eat Brontosaurus meat than chicken meat. You get a PhD for everything these days. Where were you at 10:45 on the day the call was made? I guess I was here, just coming back from using the inner courtyard phone. So you were using the phone, were you? My brother is supposed to join us later today, so I called my mum to check if he was on his way. He has a tendency to be really late. According to my mum, he was up and running, so it was a quick call. About 2 minutes. I didn't see anyone waiting after me. So Paco also used the phone. I'm the most respected Brontosaurus meat vendor in this town. Why are you so passionate about Brontosaurus meat? Brontosaurus meat is not only the tastiest meat, but it's also the healthiest and most ethical to consume. Not ethical according to the Brontosauruses, though. Sadly, the Brontosaurus species didn't handle its revival by laboratory well. Many Brontosauruses are born with major handicaps that will prevent them from living a fulfilling and happy life. But that doesn't mean you should eat them. Come on, mate. Get it together. The Brontosaurus meat market turns this tragedy into an opportunity. Brontosaurus parents of defective offspring can sell them to us, defective, and we end their suffering by putting them to the service of society. Is this meat illicit? What, are you confused by the smell of my dear friend over there? My meat doesn't smell like human meat. Human meat smells like chicken meat. Have a bite if you want to be sure. Alright, let's have a bite. Gulp. No doubt, it's Brontosaurus meat. Where were you at 10:45? I think that's when I went to see the cook to ask her to borrow a knife. So you had plenty of time to use the phone. My bird friend over there doesn't want to admit it, but I'm pretty sure he misplaced ourselves when we went to dinner the day before. When we came back, everything was gone. It wasn't my fault, you fool. I'm pretty sure it was yours. Your head was still up your ass from partying too much, though. So they're partiers, eh? Kronjager is the most respected Brontosaurus meat vendor in this town. So this is Brontosaurus meat, right? We already know that we ate it. Well, we didn't eat this. Maybe we should eat it all just to make sure, you know? Become a much fitter dinosaur on the way out in the van. Brontosaurus meat grease. Anything else we can smell around here? What is that you're holding, mate? Is that Brontosaurus as well? A bit of beef. It is the Brontosaurus meat skewer. What about you? You got Brontosaurus as well? Oh, we also need to check that sandwich from earlier. Let's go. Excuse me. just looking at this sandwich. Processed brontosaurus meat. Okay, everyone seems to be eating brontosauruses here. I'm sorry, and it ate people up, guys, but it doesn't seem like your print is just going too well. What about you? What is your deal? What have you got to offer? The person who wrote this pamphlet wishes dinosaurs could go back to their old way of life. So you're a traditionalist, right? Many dinosaurs face a profound existential crisis, living in a society that demands they adapt to it without offering any adaptation in return. That's why I founded the first support group for dinosaurs, a place where we can vent, learn from each other, and feel truly heard. Through donations, I hope to raise enough funds and purchase a piece of land to organize retreats where dinosaurs can experience life in nature, as we did before the extinction. Well, that's fair enough. I will give you a donation when I've got any money. The donation jar is almost empty, that's sad. I hope that you're able to make a retreat. What are you doing with me and me? The human way of life is turning dinosaurs into a batch of weak, fat, salt-bellied reptiles. Getting further away from what our ancestors lived and bled for, humans taught us to put poison into our bodies and mind. High fructose corn syrup, fluoride in water. Oh no. Processed food, it's not even food! The meat only diet is the only way back to the dinosaur's true nature. You're a triceratops. Your ancestors didn't eat me. What? Shut up, I'm live for roar. Sorry for the interruption, folks. This tool Dinocop is doing what he does best, being a tool for human propaganda. Don't believe what he just said. Contrary to what the so-called facts of human science claims, triceratops love meat. I'll eat that meat around your neck then. If you love the meat so much. You got a meat sweater on too. I bet you when you go to the restaurant you're ordering a salad though. Or maybe you're ordering a steak and getting someone else to order a salad for you because you're so scared of what people think. A soda can. A soda can smell? I don't know. I suppose it's gonna smell like leftover soda if there's any left in the can. Here we go. The one and only Dinocop is here. Kind of feel for you, a creature made for the purpose of betraying its own kind. You know, many dinosaurs say Aiko, even Dinocop, but I don't think you're a bastard. You're more like a child born in a cult. I suppose that's true. I mean, if I was born as a cop, I'm not really ACAB, am I? Gen Zero, the dinosaur politician, will do a lot of good for us. He's an intelligent dinosaur with ambition. Excuse me, mate, what do you think you're doing? And what is this? I don't often feel represented by my peers. Like Jan here? Oh, Mr. Officer, it's an honor to finally meet the only dinosaur cop in town. I really admire what you do to bring the human and dinosaur communities together. I'm going to give a speech on the subject later during the convention. It's titled The Struggle for Dinosaur Rights. I really glad you're going to be here to hear my speech. What exactly do you do in politics? I'm the first dinosaur to run as a candidate for a traditional human-led party, the Progress Pro Party, the PPP. I believe that collaboration between humans and dinosaurs is essential to the well-being of all. What are the main policies of the Progress Pro Party? We want to make life affordable again for all citizens by cutting taxes and ending inflation. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, cutting taxes will definitely end inflation. Our goal is to ensure a safer world for everyone. A better education of the dinosaur population will help us achieve that harmony. We aim to bring common sense back to our government and put an end to the institutional corruption. I was created to be a cop. I didn't choose this work. Don't underestimate what you're doing. Your job is complex but essential. The future of our society lies with people like you who understand that we must work with our fellow humans, not against them. But did I just say that, or was I created to understand that? I suppose that's the real crux of it, is it? This trouble is covered by a fancy drink. Jane Dero is a distinguished gentleman. So this over here, though. A lot of people visit Jane Dero's kiosk. He's really popular. Yeah, but he's running for like the Republican Party. They're really focused on the debate. Are you focused on the debate? It looks like I'm more focused on the beer. Sadly, the Brown X bar is closed right now. Our fridge broke down and we can't use our taps. It should be fixed by 4 p.m. Come back then, we're the best place to cool time and enjoy a sweet brewed Cheosaurus. His eyes are red. He's upset, like a little kid who ran into his bully and had his lunch stolen. Except he's not a little kid. He's a grown Pachycephalosaurus. Welcome to the kiosk of the revolutionary dino music. Why are you so upset? I'm not upset. I didn't get my heart broken by the most famous dinosaur rights activist. She didn't ask me to leave her space because I'm too hard-headed. I mean, you're literally hard-headed, mate. I'm not sad, I said. I don't need to meet another extraordinary person to forget this. I don't have deep abandonment issues. I'm totally fine. What kind of ordination is the IDM? The IDM aims to promote dynamism. The goal of the dynamism is to shape a society adapted to the needs of dinosaurs so that dinosaurs can thrive together. Where are you at 10:45? I was not listening to My Chemical Romance alone, locked in a bathroom stall. I believe that you are lying to me. I think that you were, which means that you're innocent. Case closed. Get out of here. You're no longer a suspect, you're free to go. This sign shows the logo of the revolutionary dinosaur movement. Beneath it, their slogan reads, "Dinosaurs are the shape around world." What about you? I wish the librarian had my poetry book in stock. It's one of the finest pieces of dino literature. I gotta confess, my dear friend, it's a bit too classical for my taste. Why did you write it in Xelandris? This is a human established norm. Foolishness, humans stole this acid extractor from our ancestors. I'm reclaiming something that was stolen from us. I think you're pushing a bit here, my friend. If you keep being so vulgar, I might not be your friend anymore. What about you? What are you watching? Dinos don't really vote during generations. Maybe Gen Zero, the dino politician, will change that. Sure, a lot of dinosaurs think he's a sellout because he works for a human-led party that has some bad policies for us. Their less dino, better dino policy is especially appalling, as it aims to control the number of dinosaur births based on family income. So it's kind of like a China policy. It's very appalling indeed. But their opponent, the Kill All Dinosaurs Party, is really, really bad. Yeah, I think that I would rather vote for the Progress Pro Party in this case. Such a tight race, I think all dinosaurs should vote for the Progress Pro Party. If it's just a two-party system, like America, then yeah. As you can see, polling the polls show a really tight race with the Progress Pro Party at 49.50765765785 and the Kill All Dinosaurs Party at 49.50345455325. Now the future will tell us the role of the dinosaur population will play in this historic election, where a human-led party is presenting the first dinosaur candidate. Each party is voting for the undecided voters as the race heats up. The Kill All Dinosaur Party clarified that they won't kill all dinosaurs, saying their name is just a figure of speech and that they only target bad dinosaurs. But who is a bad dinosaur? Meanwhile, the Progress Pro Party, in an effort to gather more human votes, so they won't leave the dinosaur killing to the Kill All Dinosaurs Party. So they want to kill dinosaurs as well. They too will be killing the bad dinosaurs. Seems like both parties are trying to present themselves as more moderate to appeal to voters. I mean, this is the problem with America, right? Is that like they just continue. Well, one party pushes further to the right, and one party just tries to become more moderate to appeal to those people that are already on the rights. I don't like debates. I think they're just an ego show. Most of the time, it's not the person with the best arguments who wins. It's the person who looks the best. I see that. Can I? Okay. We already read this one. Can we join in on the debate? Who are you? I haven't met you yet. I can't talk to you. And you're an Happy Block member. I can give you a big old smooch as well. Alrighty. While we're here giving smooches to all of the people, we've got still 15 minutes to the debate. Oh, Jan Zero is joining in as well. Are you going to join us, mister? I don't want to talk to you again just in case. Oh, we've got some meat over here. Let's go grab that first. Oh, Congra guys coming to join them in the debate as well. This will be an interesting one. We got a person anti-meat, a person pro-meat. I don't really know anything about Jan Zero, so he's probably moderate. Being a camera dino is an exciting job, but I barely have any breaks. That's why every morning I blend my proteins into a shake that I keep cold with an ice pack in my lunchbox. What have you got in my shake though? Mammoth. Alrighty, you're off the hook as well, mate. Camera dino. Oh, the debate started. Let's get in there quickly. I'm sure our experience as an officer could be beneficial to this discussion. Would you like to be a part of meat? Who should we eat? Who should we not? Sure. Let's grab a chair. Alright, is the camera rolling? Yes. Great, let's start this. We've got to find the right balance, the compromise between our nature and the culture we live in. Therefore, Brontosaurus meat is the most ethical meat to consume, because most Brontosauruses are born with major handicaps that prevent them from living a fulfilling life. This is a foolish argument. I'm so tired of it. You sound like a broken record. We Brontosauruses simply have bodies and brains that do not fit with human societal standards. The devotees of the Brontosaurus meat industry are nothing but tools of human propaganda. They found a way to protect their own interests by throwing fellow dinosaurs into the bus to please their oppressor. I agree with my friend over there. The Brontosaurus meat industry is full of hypocrites. Her name's Carmen Babar. By grading the ethics of different kinds of meat, we're just playing into the hands of humans. Question is, should we still eat meat? If so, I don't see why we can't eat all meat. If human meat is off limits, only because humans think they are more important than other species. Please, let's refrain from using alarming arguments for the sake of the show. We need to stay reasonable. Is it okay to sell baby Brontosauruses to the meat industry? I think we should let the decision in the hands of the parents, really. But being they born to life be more valuable to society as meat or as a living citizen is a personal decision. In human culture, it's unthinkable to sell that one's own child to be made into meat. That's why there's an illegal human market on the meat. But, human meat on the market. But wouldn't it be the same for Brontosauruses unless you're giving them a lot of money to sell their children? I suppose that their culture is built up of just selling your child to the meat industry if you think it's going to be beneficial for you. And if the Progress Party is bringing in a minimal children thing, I think that Brontosauruses will be more likely to sell their children to the meat industry and have more children to make more money. Mr. Officer, what do you think? I think meat man is a tricky question, right? Well, that didn't go over well. Well, thank you for your input, Mr. Officer. That was the one and only Dinocop, ladies and gentlemen. Sadly, he has to leave us early to attend some very important business. Goodbye, Dinocop. What? I could still stay for a while? No, you're very busy, and we got to continue with your super intelligent comments that didn't undermine the quality of this program. Bye-bye. Oh, so people didn't like my, what I said. That's rude. I made a very intelligent argument, I think. But whatever. If you don't want me, I'm sure someone else will have me. Like this guy who's hiding me. Oh, we already looked at that. We've got... we can have a beer now, else? You haven't got anything for me? Ah, we already looked in those. Anything up here? Ooh, I saw something briefly pop up. What's this? Another protein shake. There's no human meat in the convention hall. Are you alright, mate? Or are you dead? What's happening? Snorpter. You use your advanced detective skills to deduce the cause of his drowsiness. It's probably food coma. Alrighty. Well, Snorpter, you enjoy your sleep, mate. I won't bug you too much. What about the kitchen? Does that have any... What are you? You're a chef. What are you? Can't wait to go into my locker and greet a good old soldier. After every shift, it's a small gift I owe myself. And what it... This is a public phone. Was this the phone used by the mysterious caller? Well, let's see. I can send my game here. Let's not bother about that yet. Let's investigate the phone. You can see the phone was wiped clean sloppily with a cleaning product that has a particular smell. This wasn't the work of a thorough maid. It was more like the work of someone who was rapidly trying to hide their identity. The person who cleaned their prints matched make the anonymous call, try to match the scent of the phone with another object to find out more. Okay. Well, that's somewhat suspicious. Someone cleaned away their prints. Oh, hello, come. What are you selling? You recognize this girl. You've arrested her before, usually for reasons you find fishy yourself. She's a superstar dinosaur rights activist. Most people consider her methods a bit too extreme. So, officer, you're going to prevent me from distributing propaganda to my peers? Not this time. I'm more important business to attend. Most of us are standing together here. What are you up to? You better act straight. So, officer, you're going to prevent me from distributing propaganda to my peers? Oh, I already told you, I just won't. Where were you at 10:45? I was setting up a bomb to make the police precinct to explode. Maybe I was taking a shit. Or maybe I was just quietly walking back here after eating a marvelous dinner cooked by Sarah the cook. So, officer, you're going to prevent me from distributing propaganda to my peers? I just might be. You arrested me before, I'll make it through if you do it again. Sure enough, Carmen is a superstar dinosaur rights activist. And she hates me for arresting her once. Fair enough too. Lots of zines are landed on this table. Most of them sport shocking titles. If our meat belongs on the table, so does human meat. I regret bringing us back. How could we let humans eat us? They don't even have fangs, I mean that's true. When dinosaurs ruled the earth, maybe it's now. I reckon dinosaurs could make a rebellion and eat just all the humans. We the predators. I don't think humans really would stand a chance if all dinosaurs banded together. You learned a lot while exploring the convention hall. You feel ready for the TV debate. Okay, well now I can finally win the debate rather than making a fool of myself like I did last time. That was embarrassing, wasn't it? What's in here? Anything interesting? Anything? A soda. Let's go get it. And some garbage. Get out of it. Oh, the soda. Oh, what else? What's this? What are you hiding from me? What is this? Mold? Oh, it is mold. Oh, no. Oh, I think you need to do a bit more cleaning in here. Oh, there's a lot of mold. Oh, gross. Yeah, where's the janitor? Never find them and get them to actually do their job. Especially now that I've thrown all their food out of the floor. There's more mold. Why are you not doing your job? I stumbled a lot of strange stuff during my time cleaning this soda. Well, you're not cleaning, that's why. Dinosaurs seem to have inherited some of the twisted habits of their human counterparts. Well, I might ask you about that later, if you've got anything to tell me. You might not trust cops. But I hope that you do, for my sake. because I want to learn more about who might eat human meat. Or who might stock it, I guess. It feels like, if I was to guess right now, we'll make like an assumption. I would say that Congregor, the meat seller, would be the most likely to bring human meat into the convention. He seems like a real piece of work so far. But yeah, it's hard to know exactly. Is there anyone else that I've met so far? Maybe fuck off Steve, maybe Carmen. Those are probably my most suspicious right now. I don't really trust Jones Zero either, but he's lower on the list of suspects. I think the current regulations regarding Brontosaurus meat are fair. Sure, they complement my job a bit, but it's important to respect the Brontosaurus population. There may be ways to make a bit of overrun, to make your job easier and respect Brontosauruses even more. It's a tricky topic in Zero. If you change those regulations, I hope you do it with nuance and empathy. Nuance and empathy are the two main things driving my politics. I don't know whether that's true though. I think that you're just trying to get more votes made. That's good to hear. Yeah, but I don't know if that's true. What are you doing? Getting some meat, I guess. This kitchen only serves our delicious Brontosaurus meat. When I have an exclusivity deal with them. What about you? Okay, you're waiting for your other Dilophosaurus, I guess. Everyone seems to be on the move now. Oh, there he is. Oh, now you can eat with your friend. As soon as I find a save station, I'll save it. I'm just getting a bit of a sore throat. Sorry, everyone. It's gone dark. And investigating tunnels for no apparent reason. Nothing in here. A moon half gone from the full peeks through the hometown windows. The tingling avenue of the convention turns into another chaos, a merrier and more cheerful one. But something feels off. You sense a presence near you. Oh no. Oh, and suddenly a sound, a voice, but so tense it's not really a voice anymore. More like a deep coo. Comes out of from nowhere, it seems, but confirms that you don't just feel haunted, then maybe you are. Dinocop. Up playing games again? Oh! Oh no! Oh shit, I'm getting beaten by a ghost. Oh, he's moving! Dinocop! Dinocop, you're alive! Alright, maybe you're not the suspect after all if you put me in this bed. Holy moly, you took a beating, Mr. Officer. Thankfully, a good soul found you just in time or you would have bled to death on the floor. What happened? You got attacked by a ghost, you say? Sounds like whatever hit you knocked your head real hard. Luckily, Mark got you this room and asked me to take care of you until you got better. He loves you, but he couldn't leave his security perimeters. It's against his nature. I mean, that makes sense. You know how he is about borders. Anyway, you seem fine now. I'll go back to my regular schedule. The Brontosaurus meat industry won't promote its interests without me. You're a bit of a nerd, Congregor, but I like it. You're off my suspect list now, just because you're too friendly, mate. The key to the room might but for you. He might be a good partner after all. You can come here to sleep when you're done for the day. Alrighty everyone, thanks for watching the first episode of Dinocop. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and if you want to see more, make sure to subscribe. Otherwise, see ya!